Greetings and welcome back to the channel. My name's Henry, aka Old Dude on Steam and on Discord, and we're here today to play Scrap Mechanic with the Fant mod. And of course, joining me on this fantastic adventure is my good buddy Norbert, also known as Chan, aka. And behind us, or behind him, you can see we have a new vehicle made. Now, this thing is starting our automated process. It's getting us rolling. We chopped down a tree to test it out, and it works beautifully. Now, it is just once again a prototype design, I guess. Oh, I should hit the bed. Wow, I hit the bed and it automatically turned to daylight. That's fucking weird. But yeah, this we have started our process of fully automated vehicles to do all our work for us. So what we're planning to do now is we've collected some wood, and believe me, we need it because our platform is shit. And what we're gonna do is go get some metal too. I collected some ember because once again our location puts us in a prime spot for embers, oil, and chemical. If you remember from last episode, we are very, very chemically reliant. So let's head over. Do you have a spot in mind, dude, that you want to go to?
Yeah.
All right, well then I guess I'll hop on and I'll just put along. Oh, before we go, let me eat and drink, cause yeah, I'm a dope. Got plenty of milk, and I started working on building the farm too. We've expanded the platform for our base. Quit fucking moving. Seriously?
Actually, I think we should start getting the tree out of the way as we go, because it is a drive.
Well, I mean, you want to do the trees on the way now?
Yeah.
Okay, well then let me hop off and where's that? There was a birch tree right here, wasn't there?
Mm,
Wow,
No, no, no.
does that thing take the stumps out too?
It could, I think.
Now we're using the Fant Mod Universal. Oh yeah, it took that stump right the fuck out, dude. We're using the Fant Mod Universal Grinder on the bottom here. Stop for a second, dude. Let me just show him. This little guy here is Universal Grinder. And how many is that? Two or that's four.
Or,
Okay, and eventually we plan. Oh, and we're still using a drill bit for the metal stuff. We do plan on making basically what's going to look like a wall of those fucking grinders. So when we go into something, and you have a murder design in mind, right? I don't really have anything. Yeah,
something.
I haven't come up with. Why is this fucking being such a problem? All right. Yeah, I haven't really come up with anything in my head that I want to do as far as a vehicle design, other than once again the Chinook, the helicopter. Oh, dude. Red farm bot, farm bot, farm bot.
I see him.
You sure you don't have
I just,
another? You don't have another way to go?
yeah, just hop in. I'll drive around him.
Okay. Yeah, we can't take him just yet. We don't have potato guns. We don't have anything capable of handling that. That's a problem right there. Wow, there's a lot of we're pretty much in the middle of like three or four different size cornfields, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay. But once again, beautiful terrain. Is that a that's a chest? God damn it. Why does it have to be so close to the farm bot? I want to go get it. I want to go get it. No. If there's one in there, do you think there's another one? I see a second one. Yep. So there's multiple in there. Ooh, this is really close. Okay, well, let's get this. Wow, that's awesome, man. That's just cutting right through that.
Yeah.
And then with, like you said, a little elbow grease behind it to break down the smaller stuff, man, we're getting there, dude. The automation has begun. And this is, this is the shit that you have to do in the beginning, get down off of this. And believe it or not, I think we were even still doing it later on. Although, man, stuff seems to be breaking easier. They had to have fixed that, dude.
Much easier now.
I mean, there was, when we used to play this, and how long are we talking now? Over a year ago that we used to play this?
May, Possible?
It's been a long time, man. Because we were doing 7 days for quite a while, and we pushed pretty much every other game aside once we started playing that. I mean, granted, what else were we playing aside from 7 days and Scrap Mechanic together? We did Fantasy Star 2 online, which that was
Yeah,
okay
it
for a
was all
while.
right.
Yeah, Diablo 3, which that we played the shit out of that, and that got boring. Oh, run me over, why don't you? Oh, look at that. The fucking collector just picks it all right up, and the refiner just goes to town on it. Now, of course, we still have to do a little legwork from time to time, but that's fine, man. This saves us. The fact that we have a refiner saves us from having to shave fucking wood and metal, and that's such a
Oh,
relief. That saves so much time, man. Unbelievable. So yeah, we're getting our automation going. The next thing we're going to work on, or at least I'm going to work on, is probably the farm. Now, I think I'm going to do it the way I used to because it's a very efficient setup.
watch out.
Unfortunately, it's not my design though. I stole it, and once I watch the video again, because I got to remember how to do it. But once I watch the video again, I'll give credit where it's due to the guy I'm stealing the design from. So absolutely. Hey, there's cows over here. Do we need any more milk?
Doesn't hurt.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'll get this corn here, and then I'll go feed them. Yeah, one of the most valuable assets in this game, in early game, are cows and these corn stalks. And these corn stalks are everywhere. I mean, you can literally this field here, this corn field, is full of it. Get it? Full of it. Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, dude. I know. Yeah, my wife and daughter are always giving me shit for telling bad dad jokes. So there you go. You're fucking gaming with me, so you're gonna be subjected to it all. All right, Bessies,
Well,
come on. No, you go away because I got one right here. I just want the one. Yeah, you eat and then give me the milk. And while you're feeding off of these, I think I'll grab some more corn. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna go into the cornfield and get more. And then while she's eating or he's eating or what, you think there are any males that have the udders like that, or are they all female, dude? What do you think?
has to be all female.
Okay, well, it works for me. We'll call them she. Now I hate running into these cornfields like this, or these hay fields,
Yeah.
or wheat, or whatever, without like the visibility factor, because let's be honest, we're short little munchkins, and shit can see us well before we see it. So
Mhm.
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I want to circle back. If a male cow is giving you milk, yeah,
Yeah, I know I'm doing something wrong, aren't I? Or
yeah.
or or am I doing something right? I mean, come on.
That's depending on the person. There's no judgment here.
Nah, no, we are not judgmental people. All right, so wow, you got that whole thing chewed up almost. We're gonna have to go find
No,
another.
it's done. I'm just waiting for it to
Oh,
refine
the
so I
whole
can
thing.
collect everything. Yeah,
Do we want to check underground?
if you want to. But I thought I got majority of it.
All right, let me just finish feeding this cow over here, and then I'll come back and check underground. There used to be a problem with scrap mechanic when you come to these metal and stone nodes like this. You don't get every single last one, and the problem with that is if you leave anything to chance, it can lag the world out, and we've experienced that lag in mass, and it's not fun. So we check underground. We try to clear everything up as best as humanly possible. But unfortunately, right now we don't have any explosives, and that's what we would need to get that shit out from underground, our explosives. But there's a trick that you can do, and you notice I have a toilet in my inventory now. Still have to find one for Chan. But you use the toilet, your lift, and some blocks to get underground. Yeah, we got plenty of blocks in there. I'll just use the wood. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to literally fall below the world. Well, not fall below it. I'm going to lift myself down below the surface of the world so I can see what's underneath and see if we need to at any point in time come back and demolish what might be underneath there. I'm hoping there's nothing there. Be nice if there fucking wasn't. But this game used to have all kinds of bugs and glitches in it, and we plowed right through it anyway. But hopefully they fixed a lot of that because that shit was just how irritating was that, dude? Having to fucking go back and
Oh, it was painful.
now I watched a lot of con gaming and Scrapman in the beginning when we were playing this initially, and that's where I got most of my ideas for stuff from because those two guys, well, Con Gaming, and he always did co-op. Well, what I always watched was co-op with Cosmo Gaming, I guess it was. And I got most of my ideas from him, Scrapman, and Cosmo. put the pigment in here. You know what? I'm gonna put this ember in this box too, dude. You good with that? Yeah, good.
Yeah, that's
You are.
fine.
Oh, just it's so nice to have our fucking automated processes beginning. Oh, I can't tell you how nice that is. All right, so here's the little trick. You just take your block, you rotate it out, and then you do this. You raise your lift up and drag it while it's going, and you let it go. Then you take your toilet, put your toilet on there like so, sit in the toilet, and then lower the lift, and bam, you're down below the surface. There's one chunk down here, dude. Just one. But I don't, like I said, we don't have the TNT or the dynamite to get rid of it. Actually, hey, come here. I'll show you. You can see it right from here.
I'm coming.
I don't think the vehicle can get it, but you can literally see it right here.
Oh, I see it. Yeah,
But
there's no way I can get it.
yeah, these are the types of things that we were hoping they fixed so that way we don't have to worry about. I mean, that shouldn't, because it's connected, it shouldn't lag anything out. I mean, but we'll probably have to come back and get it at some point. And then you just delete your section of block because you want your blocks back, obviously. And then pick up your lift, and you're good to go. All right, so you got a next spot to go to? Or are we
Nope.
just going to drive? All right, all right. I'm going to pause the video while we're driving around looking for another node to do. We get to it, I'll unpause, so please hold. So while we were heading to our next destination or looking for our next destination, we came across this farm and something very important. If you're looking for soil bags because you don't have any, these farms have a bunch of them just scattered about and you can pick them up and use them. This one actually has a plant growing on it. Looks like a carrot maybe.
Be careful.
I can't pick that. Oh, oh, oh. One of the Fantmod Scorpion bots. These things drop anything from corn to component kits. What do we got there? Scrap iron and circuit board, or scrap metal and circuit boards. There's also a hay bot up there. Is that a boss bot? No, it looks like just a normal one. But yeah, you come to these farms and you can collect all these soil bags up off the ground. And if you're ever hurting for soil and you find one of these, it's just a good resource to know about. So yeah, I can't pick that one up though because it's got shit growing in it. What is this? Oh, this is another one of them wheelbarrows like that's in the very beginning, like right,
Yeah,
right, right by
I
the
figure.
crash site.
Yeah, I figure I'll
And then
leave it.
anything else useful here? Oh, a light. I'm grabbing the light. All right. So once again, I'm going to pause the video until we find what we're looking for. Yeah. So please hold. All right, so as you can see, it's nighttime, and we found the node that we were looking for. We literally had to swim the vehicle across this lake because we drove around it on that side, and this is the closest one that we found that didn't involve being anywhere near fucking giant red farm bots that'll murder our faces. Yeah, that other thing that we were talking about, dude, that's a building. That remember you were asking if that was a building or a chem station a while back?
Oh, okay, I
We
see
were,
it.
we were looking at it. Yeah, it's a building. So, yeah, and once again, we still have to do a little bit of legwork here with this because it's not a perfect system. As a matter of fact, I don't think we've ever had a single vehicle that was completely 100%. Do you?
Close, but 100% no.
We've always had to at least get down and do some of this kind of work, you know.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing I was thinking about, how much fun with explosives do you want to have down the road?
Oh, you know me with explosive.
Yeah, but remember when Moses joined us and we were doing that shit and he couldn't even fucking move.
That one was just bad.
Oh, that was a really bad node, man. We blew up this one fucking node. We put dynamite or the explosive container right in the center of it, and it literally took us like an hour to clean it all up because we just sent shit flying and once again running on old Henry's potato. This shit was just so laggy. Couldn't do a goddamn thing. We had to literally move out of the block and then slowly go back in and start breaking stuff apart and refining it, and it just took forever to do, and we swore to Christ we would never do that shit again. I literally think I swore on a Bible that day because that sucked.
It
but
took hours.
but a buddy of mine that I went to school with, and when I say school I mean ITT before it shut down, joined us, and his name is Moses. Good guy. But he'd never played this before, so we brought him in, and he's running around helping us do this. And next thing you know, he can't fucking move.
I felt so bad
Yeah,
that
it
day.
was pretty fucking terrible that day, man. He was pissed too. I can't fucking move. What are you guys doing to me? Sorry, bud. Didn't mean to.
Yeah, that one was bad.
Yeah, that one was really bad. I think we've only had one or two that have been that bad. The other one was, remember we built that wall around the one in the forest? Nice shot, dude. Where'd you learn to drive?
Yeah, don't ask.
Do you remember that one that we had in the forest that we just didn't even bother trying to mine any of it? We just fucking threw two explosives down.
Yes.
That was the other one that was really bad. That took like 2 hours to clear off.
Oh my God, that one was.
And you'd think we would have learned our fucking lesson because that was like the first one I think we did like that. And we don't fucking learn, man. We're not going to
No.
do that again. Hey, I've got explosives. Let's go blow up a mine.
Hey, you got explosive on you? Yeah, just dump it in. Why not?
Yeah, that's I mean, I don't know if you'll still get that kind of response out of it. We might have to science that shit up, test it out. This thing's going to have nodes underground like crazy, right?
Yeah.
That's the problem. Is I don't know why they do this, but they
Oh
build
no, no, no.
these. Oh,
Up,
oh,
up,
oh,
up,
oh!
up,
Out of the
up,
water!
up,
Out of the water! Out of the water!
up,
You didn't even throw
up.
it on the lift.
No, let me see. Let me see.
Yeah,
Let
you're
me see
not
if I
going
can.
anywhere. Yep, gotcha. Hang on, I'm gonna put you over here in between.
So,
All right, you're good.
thank you.
Yeah, in case you don't know about that, you can put anything on the lift except for the farmers, the caged farmers. If it's connected to your vehicle, the lift will pick it up. And when I say connected to the vehicle, actually, wait a minute. Can you pick it up with pegs attached to it?
Uh, yeah, because it's connected to the vehicle.
Science. Nope. I put a peg on it. I cannot pick the vehicle up, dude.
Oh, they
Wait,
changed that
stop,
then.
stop, stop moving, stop moving. No, I think it's always been like that. I don't think you've ever been able to pick a vehicle up with a peg attached to it.
I thought I used to be able to do that.
Maybe you could. I don't know, but as far as it goes now, we can't because I just tried, and the proof is on the recording, sir. I can't do it. But yeah, even with the little bit of automation that we've got going on here, we still have to do this, and this is fine. This saves us so much fucking time. Because
What the heck?
you really are terrible at driving, aren't
Shut
you?
up. Shut up. Nobody asked you. Silent.
But this is the process without the automation. You knock it down like that, and you got the peg on the ground, and then you shave the metal. Or Chan could pick it up. No, that's even better. But that takes so fucking long to do. We were literally wasting all that time shaving metal when we could have been just fucking moving on to the next spot and collecting more. Oh, stragglers, stragglers. No one escapes. No one escapes. So yeah, this is the prototype. This is the first vehicle. The second vehicle, or the next phase of the vehicle, will probably have a lot more on it and will be much bigger. It'll have
Much
another.
bigger.
You gonna do two collectors, two refiners, or just one and two?
I'm gonna see what resource we have at the time. I'm thinking two, two and one, two refiner, one collector.
Yeah, that sounds good. And then, like I said, I'm gonna build a vehicle too for collecting and refining like this. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but this thing works on trees as well as. And you know what? We need to go do a tree next, dude. I think that's be the next thing we do on
Well,
camera.
let's finish the other notes and then yeah, let's do that. We need that anywhere.
Yeah, we do need the wood. So, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause the video once again because all we're doing is just repeating this process, and then I'll show you. We'll go take down a couple of these giant redwood trees, maybe, and we'll show you how the grinders work on that. So, please hold. So, you've seen how we take out metal nodes and whatnot, and now we'll show you how these grinders work on a giant redwood tree. Go for it, my friend. And watch it not fucking work and make a liar out of us. Nope. Look at that. Just takes it right out real quick. And that's that universal grinder. And you can make that in the craft pot. And this thing, the way he's got it set up, will actually take the stump off the ground too, as you just saw. and he'll drag it along. I don't have a welding tool, dude. You need to get that out of from under on top of you.
I am trying. I'm trying.
It looks like you're dragging the fucking thing on purpose. Wow. Okay, so yeah, that's down. So yeah, that will make short work of pretty much anything it comes in contact with. Now, a wall of those on, whoop, running me over. A wall of those on the front of your vehicle will pretty much make you just about a godlike, unstoppable beast. Just about. I mean, there's still always going to be legwork that you're going to have to do, and if you play this game with a buddy of yours, one can pilot the vehicle like Chan's doing, and the other can do the shit work like I'm doing.
Oh, somebody have to do it.
Yeah, the world needs ditch diggers too. All right, let me bring this over. So yeah, this will also make. Oh yeah, God, that's fantastic. It makes short work of the tree on the ground as well. There's some pegs over here, bro. You want me to just knock them?
I'll yeah, I'll pick them up in a minute.
Okay.
Just want
Yeah.
to break this up so we can start working on it.
Yep. And the way we usually do it, until we've got the actual. Are you gonna do the grabber again?
I don't know yet. I gotta think about it.
Dude, the grabber was awesome. He had this one vehicle that he had for getting wood, collecting trees and shit. It had extended arms, pistons, and it would literally grab all these chunks and pull it in. We called it the grabber. It was really cool. Hope you do that again, cause fuck trees. Like to me, doing wood and trees are fucking way worse than doing them stone and the metal. I don't know why I like the fucking trees so much less than the stone. I don't know. It's all the same when you break it down, but it's I don't. Trees to me are just fucking terrible to do. I don't like it. But Chan, on the other hand, he will deforest this whole fucking map if I give him the opportunity to, and he'll do
And
it
I probably would.
with a fucking cackling smile on his face too. So
Somebody have to do it.
yeah. All right, that should be it. That whole tree should be gone. Pegs, all down to pegs. The refiner is still working on fucking wood and metal. So that's going to take a minute. But that's basically the gist of it, man. All our automation is done pretty much the same. We knock it down. One of us hops off and starts breaking shit down while we collect, and we call it a day from there. The other thing that we haven't really started doing yet is farming. I have a small farm with 9 plots just to get us by food and drink wise, and I'm pretty sure nine's the magic number. If you hit 10, that's when your raids start occurring, and we haven't had a raid yet. But I think the next episode that we do, Chan, you tell me what you think, is we'll throw that fucking one plot down of 30 crops, and we'll get a raid going. We'll see how big we get. What do you think of that?
Sure. I'm
Okay.
not looking forward to it, but sure, why not?
Okay, well, once again, we'll defend the first two by hand, first one or two by hand, just to see what we get, and then we'll start working on an automated defense for that. I don't know if I want to do the Crusher or the Phantom Mod has Tesla coils. I was thinking about maybe trying something with those. I don't know. The options are pretty much endless with the Fant mod, so we'll figure it out from there. But as for now, that's how Henry and Chan collect our resources, man. Once again, it'll be bigger and better as time progresses, but for the moment, this has got us saving oodles and oodles of time. So, if you like the content, please like, join, and subscribe. Tell your folks, tell your friends, tell your family. Hit the little bell notification so you can be notified when new videos are posted. And as always, thank you so very much for watching. And until next time, go play your game.